again, I want to welcome you all to the 2012 workshop. Wole Fanji is my name. We are going to share some things with us. I want to assume that since you have been here, you have been able to pick one or two things. So the next 10 or 15 minutes, we are going to share some things with us, which we believe that is very, very essential. And I want to assure you that within these few minutes, what you are going to hear is going to change your perception of computing. And you now go back and tell others. What we are going to share with each other will prevent people from using your account or this notebook for fraud. That's what we want to share with you. That's the e-security awareness. So please, can we move on to pages 7 and 8, please? Of the handout. Pages 7 and 8. Pages 7 and 8 of the handout. Pages 7 and 8. E-security awareness. On it. E-security awareness. And the main topic that we are going to share with each other as contained in our pamphlet is protecting your EBS Manager Windows Desktop, useful security awareness tips. So we are going to share some tips with each other that will prevent or that will minimize fraudulent activities on our equipment, our PID and all those things. That's what we want to share with us. But we'll be concentrating on the desktop itself. So what is security awareness? Or what do we mean when you say someone is security aware? Simply put, being security aware means that you understand that there is the potential or the possibility for somebody or a group of people to accidentally or intentionally misuse your data or steal your data or steal your equipment. Once you understand that this possibility is there, that somebody can come and misuse your PID or your equipment, you are security aware. That's just what is security awareness means. And this security awareness of a thing is very, very important. Because see, we have shared so many information with each other. We have a lot of equipment that have been deployed in our various ministries and departments and agencies. But if they are not secure, or if we can't use our credentials, our PID securely, then there is no point. There is no point. So that's why security awareness is very, very important. And in our discussion of this security awareness, we are going to talk about physical security, desktop security, email security, and so on and so forth. But the key one we are going to discuss on is the desktop security, which is because it's the one that we have our EBS and EP, all those things inside our desktop. We are going to see where our desktop is in a short while. But before we go to that desktop security, there is a particular form of security that is so important that we have to mention about it and talk about it. That is the physical security. Physical security is so important that I believe, and I'm sure a lot of people share that opinion with me, that is the most important. Once there is no physical security, there is no security. And this is why. If you allow anybody, whether the person is a trained security person or whatever, if you allow that person to have access to your computer, for example, or your phone, because most of us are carrying smartphones, we call all these things smartphones. If you allow them access to it for say 5 to 10 minutes, then there is no security again on your phone or on this laptop. Why? A trained person can get all your information inside your computer, even after you have shut it down. With your password, they can come in and break it up, including your phone. And if you allow someone access to your phone, say for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, there are some things they can put on your phone that will be relaying all the calls, all your text messages, all your contacts to that person. And the person can be in this room, or at Alausa, or in Russia, for example, and you will get it. So that's why physical security is very important. You must not allow unauthorized access to your equipment. So it's very essential for us that when we go home at night, we ensure that our office is locked. It's normal. You just check. You can check this door like this and make sure that it's locked. Your locker, where you keep all this equipment, you ensure that they are locked. Very, very important. We have to take note of this. Physical security is very important. Once there's no physical security, there's no security. So that's the thing. But with that one said, now let's now move on to this desktop security. Remember the topic we had to share with each other, and I will read it out again. It said protecting your EBS manager Windows desktop. We use through security awareness. So where is our desktop? Like this table now, this is the desktop of this table. But on the computer system, this is the desktop here. On any computer system that you have something like, you come to this place, it said show desktop. This is the desktop. You remember that when you start your computer and it starts coming on and on and on, that process is called booting. When it reaches a place, we ask you for password, and then you put in your password, it comes to this place. This is your desktop. It's inside this desktop that everything you want to use, they are living inside there. The eBay, the browser we use to check Facebook, Yahoo, everywhere, they are inside this desktop. So how do we prevent unauthorized use of this desktop? Those are the few tips we are going to quickly share with each other in the next few minutes. Fortunately for us, they are very, very simple tips. But believe you me, those tips can prevent us a lot of heartache, in the sense that it can prevent people misusing our credentials that we have or our information here to perpetrate fraud if we follow those tips. The first one, remember, I said you have to have a password. Remember I said something about password. The first thing is that you ensure that your computer have a password. There must be a password to it. You must have created a password unique to you, known only to you. That's the first thing you need to do. Second tip is that you ensure that you put a screensaver on this desktop. I assume that all of us know screensaver. Or can we put a screensaver? Or should I demonstrate it?
Yes.
Okay, fine. You put a screensaver on your desktop. And the kind of screensaver we are talking about is a screensaver inside this computer where we are going to see it now. We are not talking about screensavers which you can download from the internet. Yes, you can download some screensavers from the internet. Like most of the common ones are the one that shows fishes swimming, butterfly flying, and all those things. Don't do those ones. Never go near those screensavers. Why? They are full of viruses. I'm telling you, just take it like that. They are full of viruses. But the screensaver we are talking about is this one, which we demonstrate. This is how you put a screensaver, and this is how you use it to protect your desktop from malicious or from wicked people that want to harm you. Yes, hackers, we call them. But you can, at another stage, because this is not the class for you, find the stage that you have good hackers, bad hackers, and all those categories. But let's just stay with malicious users. So now this is how we go about getting this, the desktop, the screensaver. First thing, you bring your mouse, you right click on the desktop, on the Windows 7 system, you right click. Once you right click here, you come to personalize. Immediately you click on personalize, then you see screensaver here. Once you click on the screensaver, then it brings up this box. You can see that some things are moving like this. It's showing us an example of that place. So that's bubbles. There are a lot of them there. There is another one here, which some of us are fond of using, 3D text, in which you can put anything. You can put your name, you can put any slogan there. Jesus is Lord, Allah is the greatest. Anything, success is mine. You put it there and you'll be dancing like that on the screen. But how do we use this to protect our desktop? That is our own concern. This is what we do. You come here, you set the wait time to 5 minutes. from workshop like this, we have agreed that we can set the wait time to 5. See, you can set more than 5 or whatever, or less, but we have agreed that 5 minutes is best. So let's take it for our purpose, and then you click this place, you click on resume, display the logon screen. The essence of this is that if you leave your computer for 5 minutes and you come back, it will display a logon screen, which we are going to demonstrate now, that you must put in a password. Remember the password you said, and you know that it's only you that know the password, so nobody will be able to use your system. For example, you could have logged in with your credential, with your PID, and you quickly go to the jet, or you have received a phone call, you can't take the phone call in the office, you move outside, you are sure that nobody will come and tamper with your system. After 5 minutes, the system locks itself. So that's how you go about. That one will be able to save us a lot of heartache. So I think we got that one. On the Zoom, display the logon screen. This is it. Once you click here, the screensaver, you set this one to this, then you make sure that this is checked. See, you can just click it like this, it's unchecked, but you must make sure it's checked. Once it's checked, it means that after 5 minutes, the screen must lock up. Yes, it will lock up. So we want to say okay now. You now have to say okay. Once you say okay, then after 5 minutes, this is what you get. For example, I can do something and I will show that I can get. No, even.
Let's do a shorter. Say we will not put our password there.
Password. Yeah, the first thing I said is that you must have a password. You must have had a password on your screen. See, this is it. You can do a preview. This preview is a test of what you get. Let's do a preview. See, if you do this, this is what you get. So you see what you get after 5 minutes, or after 1 minute, or after 20 minutes. You understand? This is what you get. So anybody that wants to enter must come and do this, and then you now bring a screen, a logon screen. They are going to see that one. You see that screen. So you must put in a password before you can enter back. So that's it. So that will save us a lot of people misusing our credentials. So that's another. The another tip you need to you can ask me that, okay, now if I leave my system for 5 minutes, and under 5 minutes somebody can come and use my credentials to post fraudulent transactions. So what can I do? Fortunately for us, there is something we can do to get to this logon screen immediately without waiting to 5 minutes for 5 minutes. This is what we do. Then I need to show something. There is this on all the systems we have issued to you and that you have, even the ones you have, there are some things on it. There are 2 keys you need to use. This key is called the Windows key. It's called the Windows key. This key and this letter L. L stands for lock. L-O-C-K. And as I used to say, not L-U-C-K, the Baba Jebu spelling, no. Lock, but L-O-C-K. So these 2 keys, if you press it at the same time, it locks your system immediately. I can demonstrate that for us here.
Control.
No, Windows. Don't press any control. Just the Windows key and L. Yes, L, letter L. L-O-C-K. So if I press these 2 keys like this, if you look on board, if I press the Windows key and L, I'm going to press it at the same time. See, it locks off the screen. And I will have to put in a password. The significance of this is that if I receive a phone call now, and I just, instead of me just, I can go out to quickly go and receive my phone, because I'll just do it, Windows key and L, less than 1 or 2 seconds. It's locked up, then I can go out, take my calls, or go to the jet and do that. While I'm there, I can receive my call with peace of mind that nobody's coming to use my system in my absence. So these are few tips, but we have found out that it's very strong to prevent fraud.
That means